appreciate you watching. We want to know what your question or comment happens to be. Caller?
Yes, Brother West?
Yes.
Yeah, this is Brother Warren here.
Hey, it's good to hear from you.
I don't want to be rude or disrespectful, but I kind of come from the position you grew up in the Garvey era. I identify as an African American, identify with my African ancestry. When I hear my relatives who do genealogy talk about a Native American past, I'm not interested, because I feel that a lot of these things are still attempts on our part to escape our African heritage. Even if it were the case of Native American ancestry, I am black because I am African, not because I'm Native American. And the institutions, the African American family, the church, the civic, social organizations we developed saved my life and many other black folk life. And so people have the right to identify with whatever they want, but I feel that this discussion among our people tends to get us off track as to our reality that we deal with in the world, and that we are oppressed because we are an African people.
I want you to respond to it.
Brother, I would like to say this to you. I'm not trying to change anyone's belief. A lot of the calls I get from around the country, I address some of the calls like you were just saying. I'm not trying to change your belief or your race, but I am saying for the last several hundred years, you've been on my land here. And what I am saying, be at least a little appreciative that when the slaves were running from their slave masters, we opened our doors and villages for you to be here today to tell me you from Africa. So, thank somebody from giving up everything they had, because we believed in God, we feared God, and we opened up our doors and villages. We fed your people. We took care of your people. Same thing I would tell the Europeans when they ask me, what are you worried about? We're the people you base your Thanksgiving off of. We gave you everything and you gave us death. You gave us bloody trails of tears. Well, okay, African American have even given us a bloody trail of tears. You know what I get from my African brothers and sisters? That we opened our doors and gave to them life. They say, why are you worried about that? Now you ought to embrace being of Africa. Well, I've been here for thousands of years. Now, brother, for me to go to Africa and tell Africa I'm a Native American, I have met with a lot of friends in Africa. They accept me as chief of this nation. India accept me as chief of my nation. Other countries do. Why can't my brothers and sisters of Africa here be more graceful and help us the way we help you all?
Warren?
Well, I disagree with her historic interpretation of Native Americans being saviors of those 12 million souls from Africa who were brought here, who saved this land. This Louisiana colony was saved by the Africans from growing rice. And the Native Americans participated with the Europeans in capturing Africa who were brought here, who saved this land. This Louisiana colony was saved by the Africans from growing rice. And the Native Americans participated with the Europeans in capturing Africans as slaves and also using them in the slave trade. I could disagree with her historical interpretation on the record. I identify with those 12 million Africans who were brought here and have the strongest soul and refuse not to die.
All right, Warren. Before I'm gonna let Roger. He wants to handle up on you in a minute, but I'm gonna invite you. We ought to sit down here and just have an open debate one day. I'd like to, to book that up. So you think about it. I'll call you and see if we cannot schedule that.
All right, Brother Wiz. I listen.
Okay, Brother Roger.
Well, the first thing I want to say that we all are one people. Now, we might be subdivided into different names under Australians, Libyans, Puerto Ricans, Haitians, whatever. We all still one people.
That's right.
If we say that we are Shatta, we are Native Americans, and we've been here on this land, that's who we are. Now, I can give you a brief history on how the West Africans came over on the boat to South America and set up civilization. And it's been documented that the stone heads are still down in La Venta, down in South America. those, they call them Olmecs. The Olmecs mixed with some of the Chinese invaders that were coming in through the Bering Strait. And we mixed together and we made what is called the so-called Native American now, which is the red man.
That's right.
Well, the brother that's saying he's from Africa, he better be just moved in here from Africa, because he hung around Louisiana at any given time. He don't know what he is.
They look at us as a diluted race.
I tell my people a lot of time back in the village, most people are more closer to being a mutt without a pedigree than ones with a pedigree.
That's right.
If you don't know where you come from in your genealogy, you just a mutt.
That's right.
Now you can get mad at me, brother, but I want you to move from being a mutt to having a pedigree. I'm saying you come from somewhere, from somebody. Let's lay that out. So that they can stop making us feel like we just a gumbo.
That's right.
Who are your ancestors and which way did they come here?
That's right.
Because otherwise, you just saying you're from Africa, nobody's paying you any attention either. You just as bad off or worse. Because at least I have some land papers saying I was here. Now I want you to show me your land papers that you were in Africa.
We've got it.